Hi everyone, I'm Craig Johnson with ShredNews.com, and I'm here with the guys from Mayday Parade today. Can you guys just start out by going down the line and saying each of your names and what you play in the band?
Yeah, I'm Derek and I sing. Jeremy, I play bass. I'm Brooks and I play guitar.
Nice. You guys always wanted to be musicians?
For about as long as I can remember. I know I first got a guitar when I was like in 5th grade, and pretty much since then, it's been like one of my dreams, so.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, after I gave up the dream of being a firefighter.
Awesome.
I was 12.
How did the band get started?
We've all been in bands kind of like together before this, sort of, and I guess basically it was just 2 bands. Actually, the 3 of us were in a band, and then Jake and Alex were in a band, and we just, for different reasons, decided to kind of split up our old bands, take the best from both, and form this one. And that would have been about a little over 3.5 years ago now. So
it's been going pretty long then.
Yeah.
Nice. So, well, you guys, it was just recently announced you guys just posted some of the new songs from the new album. Can you tell me a little bit about the new album?
Yeah, for sure. I guess those first 2 songs that we posted are Anywhere But Here, which is the title track of the CD. It's called Anywhere But Here, the album is. And then The Silence is going to be the first single. And we're all really, really excited about it. We all love it. We spent the last, I guess, almost 8 months working on it. Like this tour is the first tour we've done in 8 months because we've been like just writing and then in the studio, and so it's been a really long process. But we're all really happy with it and we love it.
Yeah, the CD has a good mix of songs. The Silence is definitely the darker of all of our songs on that CD. So obviously not to judge the CD by that song, but for the most part, it's a good bit of rock and a good bit of pop, and I think it carries over well from our last CD.
Nice. Do you think people that are really, really good fans of the last CD, people that started listening to you with the EP and the first CD, do you guys think that they're going to like the CD? Is there a new sound, or is it pretty much just going off the same?
I feel that they will. I feel they'll enjoy it. Those 2 songs are the 2 songs that are up right now are very different compared to the rest. They're the harder songs on the album. And then I think the rest of the album has a lot more pop to it, a lot more closer to the last album.
Well, it was also just recently announced. All the news is coming up right about now. It's just announced you guys are going to be co-headlining the AP tour Fall Ball.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a little bit about that?
I mean, yeah, like you said, it's the AP tour. It's us and the Academy is co-headlining along, and Set Your Goals, You Me at 6, and Secret Handshake are also on the tour, and that's awesome. We're extremely excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I don't really know how much it's a full U.S. tour. Get like all the big markets. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be awesome.
You guys played it with any of those bands before?
Well,
we've done Set Your Goals.
We've done Set Your Goals over in Europe.
Yeah. And we've met those guys a few times because on Warped Tour and stuff. But other than that, also the Academy was on Warped Tour. Right. We were on it. But we haven't hung out with any of those bands too much, so it'll be nice to kind of meet them all and hang with them. So
nice, making some new friends.
Yeah.
It always ends up that way.
Yeah.
That's great. How about going back to the new record real quick? Do you guys have a favorite song off the record?
For me, it's probably there's a song called Kids in Love from the CD. That's probably my personal favorite, which hopefully, I keep telling everyone we should put up on MySpace, so hopefully that'll happen soon, but we'll see. I don't know.
But Anywhere But Here is actually my favorite, but I like the heavier stuff. So.
I'm in the middle of everything. I like all of them, honestly.
You just like the whole album.
I do. I like all of them. It's good.
Well, since you guys all said you've tried to be musicians for a long time and going with it, who have been some of your influences, maybe as a band or even individually?
As a band, I can say for a lot of us it'd probably be like whenever we started, bands like Taking Back Sunday and Brand New, Jimmy Eat World. Those are some that I think we can all kind of agree on.
Definitely.
Personally, for me, I love. There's a band called Furthest Things Forever, and then I love Queen. There's a lot for all of us. But you guys.
Yeah, and also it changes for me all the time. Like I'll go through and find new bands all the time that I like a lot. But in the beginning, it was always like Guns N' Roses, and a lot of the bands that Jared just mentioned. I agree with a lot. Also, like a lot of '90s stuff. I think probably had a big influence on me and Derek, especially like Bush and Oasis and bands like that.
Yeah. Well, you guys are on tour right now with Metro Station. How have you guys been feeling about this tour?
It's been great. It's been cool. I mean, it's a short tour, you know. I mean, there's actually only 10 dates with Metro Station on this.
Yeah, it's a little weird tour. It's like every other day we're playing by, with just ourselves, like in a different city, and then we meet up with Metro for a show, play by ourselves at our show. That's how it feels almost.
Yeah. But it's been cool. It's been a lot of really cool shows. It's good to be out again, you know. It's been so long. It's just great to be out again and playing shows and seeing all the kids again.
And it's cool to hit these smaller markets too that we're hitting on some of these tours. I mean, these shows. We haven't hit a lot of places, like we hit Fargo and Sioux Falls, North and South Dakota. Never played places like that, so it's cool to be finally going to some of those places.
Getting some more fans out there.
Yeah, for sure.
That's great. Can you guys tell me a little bit about how it's being signed to your record label?
It's definitely different this time around. Being on Atlantic Records, it's very different. But we've only, we signed with them right before we recorded the album, so it's still kind of new with them. And I guess it's we have yet to see kind of the payoff of it, like with the record and everything, But just they're very involved with everything. They like to know what's going on, but they're very supportive, and they all like the CD a lot. And so far, it's been really cool.
No conference calls every week. Definitely great.
We'll just see where it goes, I guess. Like, I feel like, it could go two different ways. I think it's like that with every label. If you're doing hot, then they're your best buddy.
So, if you go down the line, what's each of your biggest fears?
For me, it's being out in the ocean, in the water, with no boat, right? Like out in the deep sea, and having stuff swimming underneath me, like sharks or something. I guess I don't know. Just the thought of something swimming underneath me that I don't know what it is. Big fan of that.
Flying insects. I don't like flying insects. That's probably
I really don't think about things like that too much. I don't know if this really counts for what you're saying, but probably just dying a slow death, an old slow death. That's my worst fear.
Sounds good. Maybe
so random.
Depressing memories.
Maybe as a band, or even if you guys want to do it individually, what's something that your fans might not know about you?
I was born a Cabbage Patch Kid. And then this kind of grew. I don't know, real weird.
It was a question, right?
I asked
I don't know when I was born.
what was something your fans might not know about.
Okay. What is? I don't know. I like trains a lot. I love trains. Got a train tattoo.
Sort of a train fanatic over here.
Yeah.
Can we see the train tattoo?
It's
Thomas Freight Train.
my first tattoo, actually.
If you don't know, before every show we get in a huddle and we say bangarang. We've actually talked about all getting bangarang tattoos, so hopefully it'll happen.
Nice. Well, the last question I'm going to ask you, the real question is, if you guys, as a band or even individually, however you want to do it, if you guys could tour with any three bands, alive or dead, it doesn't matter, whichever you want to take it, who would they be and why?
We're asking individually or?
This is you want to do it.
Three bands.
For me, for sure, Queen would be my band.
Guns N' Roses. Yeah.
I was going to go with the album answer and say that way it makes it good.
Awesome. Do you guys have any advice for any upcoming bands that listen to you?
If any bands that want to make it, just work hard, you know? Just work hard, don't give up, and give it your best. Yeah, like the music.
What's the question?
It was if you have any advice for upcoming bands that listen to you. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you guys have anything else you want to add and say to your fans?
Thank you, for sure. Just thank you for
Hope you like
caring
the record.
enough to listen to so we should also have
October 6th.
yeah.
October 6th, look for it. Thanks everyone. That's Craig Johnson with ShredNews.com.